Well, this is back to where we are now. So she's arrived on the street at Christmas and she's told her sister that she's having an affair, but obviously has forgotten to mention...
That it's her ex-husband.
That it's her ex-husband.
Yeah.
And they've taken this decision because all of them have decided that because she's pregnant, it's best that she doesn't find out now.
Do you know what? I think that's part of it. I think she's slightly using that as an excuse because I think also she knows that, you know, how Leanne's going to react. And I think she's wary and she's sort of slightly putting it off. And I think also what's happened is the longer this secret goes on for, the worse the outcome's going to be. So it's almost like if she'd been up front from the start and gone, do you know what? Oh, who was that?
Luna, she agrees.
We've got a number of dogs in here today.
So if she'd been up front from the start and said, look, you know, I've had this chance meeting with Peter and there was a spark and we've sort of connected and, you know, Leanne might have sort of tried to understand. But the fact that this has been going on for months and months, it's just made it worse. She's made it worse for herself.
And compounded now, and you mentioned that just a moment ago, by the fact that Peter said he's not interested in children, doesn't want any more children.
Yes. So,
and you do have the embryos waiting there.
Yeah. So I think it's just difficult because she's found herself in this position where she's head over heels in love with Peter, and I genuinely believe that she is. But she desperately wants a child, and she's almost now in a position where she has to choose one or the other. So, it's really interesting to play.
And I bet,
well, this is a clip now of the IVF secret coming out.
Hi, mate. You free for a shift?
Not really, no.
Got a young lady here. She's been waiting 20 minutes. Omar's stuck at the airport.
Yeah, go on, then.
Good lad. You're a star.
We need to talk. You can't just walk away.
Thanks for this, mate. I better get back to the switch.
Well, never one to ignore a damsel in distress.
I don't think I've been called a damsel before. I quite like it.
Your chariot awaits.
So having found out, and now there is this glamorous lady that he's taken in his cab. Is he back to the womanising way?
Classic Peter, isn't it? Obviously, I'm not going to. I know what happens, but
I should think you do.
Yes, I do. I was asleep when we filmed it, but yeah, it's kind of classic Peter, isn't it? Of you know, is he going to repeat the behaviour of old?
OK, well, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. However, for you, what's it like being on the new set? Because last time you were there was the original set, and now it's different.
It's in a different place, we're at Media City.
So does that feel different?
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's really nice because for me, it sort of feels like a fresh start in a lot of ways. And having the new studio really helps with that. And I don't know whether going back to the old studio might have felt a bit strange and a bit more like going back to school. So yeah, obviously I've got a lot of sort of familiar faces, and Jane Danson.
It's one of your best friends?
It's one of my best friends. So she was such a big sort of pull for me and a reason for me to go back. And I get to work with her nearly every day, which is just heaven.
And are we going to see the other Battersby, Mum and Dad? Will they be making?
I don't know. Not at the moment. I think they're just focusing on the relationship with the sisters and sort of how we know what's going to happen with them when all this comes out. So, but we'll wait and see.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's lovely.
It would be dynamic, wouldn't it?
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
It's
lovely to see you.
Thank you.